All right, Shalom.
Shalom, brother.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect out there that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. All right, this lesson is going to be about prayer, and because today I was trying to do a lesson about prayer, but then when I uploaded it, YouTube said that this video had no sound when it clearly did. But this is like when I did it at my lunch break. It was a real short lesson. It was quick to the point. But I'm just gonna say the Most High gave me another chance to expound on it. So He wants this edification out, more precepts on it. So without further ado, you want to get that Second Chronicles.
This is Second Chronicles 1:8. 1:8. And Solomon said unto the Most High, Thou hast showed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Yahweh, power, let thy promise unto David my father be established. For thou hast made me king over people like the dust of the earth in the multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people.
Right.
For whom?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Right. So this was when Solomon was becoming king over Israel, and Israel was a huge nation at the time, and it still is, according to the Most High's promise. So he asked for wisdom and knowledge. Keep reading.
Yeah. And it says, For who can judge this thy people that is so great?
Right. Because that's why he asked for wisdom and knowledge, was to judge the people, so he could rule over the people righteously.
Yeah.
So he knew how to deal with the least of them. Even though that there's, innumerable, he knew how to take care. He knew how to create that order to pass it on down to the least brethren,
Right. Because that's what we're going to have in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding to judge righteousness. That's why right now, what we're going through now, we learn both sides. We know the good and we know the bad.
Mm-hmm.
But in the kingdom, we're going to be able to establish righteous judgment through the Spirit.
Because we won't be tied to this flesh, when that new covenant happens, You can grab the next one.
Yeah, come on, I got you, bro. We're going to James. That's James 4:3. And it says, Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust.
Right. So when you do pray, you don't receive it because ye ask amiss. That word amiss means faulty, or basically for the wrong reason. If your prayers aren't being answered, it's because you're praying for either something that you don't really need, or you're praying for something that you do need, but you want it for the wrong reason. Like, for instance, you got these people out here that, want to learn all the deep and dark precepts and or proverbs and the mysteries in the Bible, just so that they can look like a wise guy, just so that they can debunk all these philosophies and get attention, But the real reason why you should want wisdom and knowledge is, like we said, to rule righteously, to judge your brother, to make sure you're not going off, so you can please the Most High.
Right.
You want these things to give glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Same thing with praying for spiritual power. Why do you want spiritual power? So you can get, an extra rep in the gym? Or do you want to bring glory to the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai? Because, look at Yahweh Shai when he was performing the miracles. He always gave
reference to Yahweh, man.
Same thing with the apostles.
They gave reference to Yahweh Shai. What more are we to do?
Con.
You know, we supposed to give reference to Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's why we start off all our videos praising Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because it's only through him that we got this knowledge.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right, bro.
You can get James.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that give it to all men liberally, and upbraid it not, and it shall be given him.
Con. You know, the Most High wants to give out give you wisdom, and upbraideth not, meaning not like reprove you. Like he's not gonna say no, I'm not gonna give you wisdom, unless get verse 6.
Oh, so like that. Alright, this verse 6. And it says, so like it, bro.
I know that's cool. But yeah, just read 5 again. James 1:5 and
Okay.
verse 6.
And it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that give it to all men liberty, and upbraid it not, it shall be given to him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering.
Yeah, it says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, which means you gotta have faith when you ask for something of the Most High. You know, you gotta believe that he's gonna that he has the power to give it to you. You know, and wavering not, meaning don't be doubting. Don't say, well, he may not give it to me.
Right,
Because you're doubting the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. If you believe that you're an Israelite, you know, what does that word mean? Yasharallah. It means Prince of the Power. If you're calling yourself Yasharallah, that means that you're the Prince of the living power. That the Lord is dealing with you.
Yep, come.
You know? It's the little things like this, man.
Yep.
That you know, get you deeper into the truth. And believing on the little things.
Come.
Like you know, Yahweh Shah's name. If you believe in that name and what it means, you know, Yahweh Shah, he who saves. Who does he save? The elect. You know, but wavering not. If continue on the verse.
And then it says, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed it.
Right. You know, whatever way the wind blows, that's the way you go. Oh, he may not be dealing with me. Oh, you know, I'm probably just part of the 1/3. I'm probably not part of the elect. No, man. You got to believe wholeheartedly whenever you know, come to the presence of the Most High.
Right.
Because that's what you're doing when you're praying. You're talking to the Most High through his son, Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Right. Because this come out of Yahweh Shai's mouth, man, personally. And it says, John 14:13, and whosoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son, man.
Kind, the Father may be glorified in the Son. You know, that's the whole purpose of you praying for things, is so that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
Yeah. And if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it.
Kind. But it has to be in faithfulness.
Yeah.
You know, it says you have to believe on the name, and then ask, and then it has to be according to his will, and it has to glorify Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which is his will.
Because if you love me, keep my commandments.
That's part of doing the work. But
Matthew. All right.
Unless you had something else.
I'm just gonna go through the spirit.
Okay, come.
This Matthew 17 and 19. All right, and it says, (17 and 19), and it says, then came the disciples to Yahweh Shai apart and said, why could not we cast them out?
Because they were trying to cast out a demon.
That's right.
Read on.
And it said, Yahweh Shai said unto them, because of ye are unbelief, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Right. So it's because of their unbelief that they couldn't cast out that demon. But if they had faith as tiny as a mustard seed, they could move mountains. Then read the verse right after that.
Howbeit, this kind goeth not out by the prayer or fasting.
Yeah, kind of. You have to pray and fast in order to do that. And prayer and fasting goes hand in hand. Because when you fast, it's like putting your prayer physically. It's showing that, you're denying your flesh.
It's all good.
Okay, kind of. You're denying your flesh, showing you how Bashem Yahushai that you really mean what you're praying for.
Come
Um,
Alright, yeah, this Matthew 18 and 19. It said, again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. And it just break it down, whatever you ask for, man, it's going to be given. It's going to be given unto you, because you got to ask in what? Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Once you ask Yahweh Shai, especially when we speak the Hebrew, we speaking directly to them, man, in the language they speak, man. So it's going to be given unto us. It's just up to the Most High. Salak, it's just up to Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, you're going to receive it, man.
Okay.
Is you being diligent, how you praying, like the brother was speaking on. You don't be doubting when you ask for certain things, man. But that's being in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got to rebuke Satan when things come in your mind like that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the spirit that you ask sincerely, but them demons always come to bring doubt in you, man.
Okay. And that's where fasting helps.